Alright guys, Black Suit Defy here. I'm going to be making some easy shrimp Alfredo here today. Now look, I don't touch this stuff. I've said that before in subsequent videos. I don't eat shrimp because I'm allergic and I think it's disgusting. But I'm going to pizzazz it up for my family because they like the shrimp. So it's another easy meal for you guys. Brought to you in part by Italian Stallion, my company. Go to the website and get you about 1,500 of these. Italian Stallion from Loudmouth Flavors, also Tangy Taco. What you'll need, it's really easy guys, some heavy whipping cream, some white cheddar or mozzarella, some salt. You'll need, of course, the sea shrimp, of course. You'll need butter, and you'll need some fettuccine. It works well with noodles, any type of noodle, especially spaghetti or fettuccine, but this time I'm using the fettuccine because that's the namesake. Then your utensils, you'll need a skillet. I have my trusty dusty handy dandy cast iron skillet. You'll need a smaller pot so that you can start making your sauce, because it wouldn't be Alfredo without the Alfredo sauce. And then you'll need a pot, a bigger pot, so that you can start to make your noodles al dente. So, with that being said, without further ado, let's get this video started. Okay guys, so we took our butter, we took a little tablespoon of butter so that we could grease the surface of our cast iron skillet. We're just about ready to add our jumbo shrimp. So what you want to do is make sure you bring your skillet, whether it's cast iron or whatever, up to heat, and you add the butter and you add your shrimp. While your shrimp is there, take whatever utensil you use. In this case I'm using a wooden utensil, and you move the shrimp around in the skillet just so it can brown a little bit guys. You'll see it changes to a beautiful hue, and you'll know it's cooked all the way through. So you don't want to eat any raw shrimp, okay, unless that's your thing. So let that simmer for a while, but while that's happening, you can move over here to your pot of water. Now in your pot of water, you have your pot of water going. You bring that up to a medium-high heat. Then you add the salt. Now the salt, this is an interesting thing. What you want to do with the salt is pour it in a copious amounts. You want this to be a very briny, salty water, because your noodles will take on the flavor, and that's just how you cook them. Also, I've neglected to say you needed to add about a tablespoon of olive oil so that these noodles, fettuccine or spaghetti, won't stick. So we'll add the noodles. Oh, don't want any to fall out. Almost there. Bada boom. Add your noodles. Now let that simmer. Let them get a little al dente, which means a little firm but a little soft. And while this is being prepared, we'll start making the sauce. Be right back with you guys. Alright guys, the next thing you want to do is add the butter to the pot. Let it melt, covering the entire bottom of the surface. Prep time is key guys, prep time is key. Put it on medium heat. Then add the cream. Okay, you can add as little or as much as you want. I'm going to do about half of this bottle because it is my family that I'm cooking for. As you recall, everything I do is for my family. And then about that prep time guys, prepping is paramount. So then you take your cheese, put as little or as much as you want, and you add it to the mixture, okay? And what you're trying to do is get this stuff to melt and become a nice amalgamation. Give it a little stir and let that simmer and come to a heat. Then after you've done that, while it's cooking, while it's coming together, you add your Loudmouth Flavors Italian Stallion. So it's really easy guys, man. It's straightforward. This is how I do it at home. I'll add about half the pack because the other half of the pack I'm going to use with my shrimp. So let's add that. Once we've added that, give it a little stir, and we will be right back once this and the cheese has melted just a little bit more. I'll be right back with you guys. Okay guys, the sauce is coming together and coming along very, very good. Look at that. I wish we had smell-o-vision, guys. It smells so good. Our next thing, we're back to our shrimp. What we're gonna do is add, remember I told you we saved half of that bag of Loudmouth Flavors Italian Stallion. Remember to go to loudmouthflavors.net to get you about 15 billion of those. Let's add that to our shrimp, okay? You can add copious amounts, add it generously. You're gonna take whatever utensil you're using and you're gonna mix it into those spices. And hey guys, don't get discouraged if some of the spices or some of the stuff gets stuck on the bottom of the skillet. That's part of cooking. You can clean it up later. Just make sure you keep a tidy area while you cook. You don't want to have a nasty area while you cook. And hey, a couple people who have made reaction videos to my Italian Stallion have said, oh my goodness, when that heat hits it, it is delectable. And hey, I see what they're talking about now. There's nothing better than when that heat hits those spices. Ooh, nice smoky, effervescent smell to it. It smells and tastes so good, even the shrimp, and you know I don't eat shrimp. So with that being said, I'll get back to you once we start to plate our concoction. Stay tuned. Okay guys, wow. That Alfredo sauce came out beautifully, guys. The cheese, I used that whole block of cheese, by the way. Melted beautifully and mixed well with the cream. And of course, my Loudmouth Flavors Italian Stallion. Go get about 15 billion of those. So, what we're gonna do, we're gonna plate this. It's gonna be really easy, guys. Remember, I'm a dad, I'm a husband, first and foremost. And what I do is just little things I learned to do while being married and also being a bachelor. Brought the two together and I created my staple meals that I have at home. And I actually created Italian Stallion to ease that burden, you know, putting the ingredients together individually every time was difficult. But I was like, why don't I just make the spice and kill two birds with one stone? So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna ladle this beautiful sauce onto our plate. Okay. Oh, look at that, guys. Look how it sits on the noodles. From there, we're gonna add some of our Loudmouth Flavor seasoned with Italian Stallion shrimp directly from the skillet right on top of there. And there you have it, guys. Blacks Who Defies family favorite fettuccine Alfredo with shrimp. Well, shrimp fettuccine Alfredo. Hey guys, this has been great. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And most importantly, go to loudmouthflavors.net and get you some of these, guys. They're beautifully created by me, and I put a little love in each one. So please go there and pick those up. Also, trying to get these 4,000 watch hours, guys. So help me do that. That would be great if you could. I'm going to go ahead and let my wife dig into this, but I'll be making more videos, guys, so stay safe. God bless, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.